Hello, hello, and welcome to Celebrity Customer Experience Riffs with me, Jill Raff. Do y'all like that music? I don't know. I find myself bouncing my chair every time I play it. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoy it too. So, today is our Experience Wins, where we talk about quick wins, customer experience, employee experience stories. And today I want to share with you something very timely. I live in Austin, Texas, and as probably anyone knows who's been watching the news, we just went through an unbelievable, terrible, historic winter storm. And today it's going to be high of 77. So it's crazy, right? So much for global warming. It's nuts. Yes. Our environment is pretty crazy, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is businesses who really focus on the bottom line only and what that means. So last week, we here in Texas were completely hit by a storm. They predicted the storm at least a week in advance. Everyone knew what was coming. And we prepared by letting our faucets drip and wrapping our plants and doing everything that we needed to protect ourselves, right? To prepare. And you would think that the company that provides electricity and power to the entire state would have done the same thing. Now, Texas, we won't go there, but Texas has its own separate grid. For whatever reason, the lawmakers and leaders decided that they wanted us to be completely independent and not be connected to other states. So when emergencies happen, we can't lean to other states to help us out to provide power. Now, everywhere in Texas is under this one company called ERCOT. ERCOT is the acronym, except for, interestingly, El Paso. El Paso is in the extreme far west of the state. And 10 years ago, we in Texas experienced, I wasn't living here yet at the time, but we experienced a similar storm. Terrible, never had seen anything like it before, historic at that time. And El Paso learned their lesson and they made changes. They beefed up their infrastructure. They did whatever they needed to do to make sure they would have power. And ironically, they are sharing power with Mexico. So they actually are going to another country to make sure they're protected and to protect their people, their customers, versus, the rest of Texas who, is worried about not forget about another country, but even sharing with other states. So it's ironic to me that ERCOT's name is what, right? What is ERCOT stand for? Electric Reliability Council of Texas. Now, that second word, reliability, is a bit of a joke because clearly they were not reliable. And what do we need to do as businesses to provide for our customers? We need to be reliable. We need to provide whatever our customers are going to need, and so that they can know that we can be counted on, that a customer knows that they can rely on their provider, on their companies that they are patrons of, that they give money to, that they rely on them to be able to provide this service or product for them. So it's kind of ironic to me that this company that is solely 100% responsible for providing power to the state of Texas outside of El Paso, their second name in their company is reliability. So clearly, when this happened 10 years ago, ERCOT did not think it was important to double down. They were more concerned about the profit and their bottom line and did nothing. And as a result, people lost their lives. It really upsets me. I read an article about this he was 10 or 12 years old, a little boy who was playing. I saw pictures of him playing in the snow. He was so excited. He had never seen snow before ever in his life. And there he was playing, having fun. And 2 days later, he died. He will never play in the snow again. He died from hypothermia because they had no electricity in their homes for a week. And this was just 2 days. I mean, we were in freezing temperatures day in, day out, day and night. No water running, pipes were bursting, everything freezing over. Horrific, horrific. And that is not reliability. For you to be more concerned about your bottom line than you are your people, your customers who are supporting your business, there's a real problem there. And I really want to encourage you as a business leader, as a business owner, to look at the bigger picture and to look at the human element and to take precautions when you have the warnings, when you have the information. And it doesn't have to take, and it should not have to take a disaster happening for you to shore up your services and your products. But at least if that happens, then make sure it never happens again. Unlike what ERCOT did, who was only concerned about their bottom line. So if you want a stronger bottom line, you're going to show your people, your customers, that you are reliable, that you are there for them no matter what, that you've got their backs. And that, above all, will make sure that your bottom line will always be strong because you will have confident customers who trust you, and you will have proven your trust, and they will be back and they will send you reviews and great reviews and ratings and write good things, so other people who are looking for your services will come to you over others. They will send you referrals and they will be repeat customers. So please do not just look at your bottom line. Look at the big picture of everything that will affect your bottom line, because trust me, ERCOT, they're worried about their bottom line. They're not going to have one. They are going to have so many lawsuits waiting. Heads are rolling. The upper management is resigning. I mean, they are in big trouble as a company, looking just as a company. Let's take the ethics and the morality and all of that out of this picture. So for right now, I just really want to say, don't lose the human element. Please think about your people involved in your business when you consider your bottom line. And that's really what matters. So thank you for joining me today. Thursday, I hope to bring you Jason Bradshaw. We're just making sure that we're still good for Thursday, but I will see you with a guest on Celebrity Customer Experience this Thursday. And thank you again for joining as always. Ciao.